Urvashi, and in today's video I'm going to explain you and I'm going to teach you how you can create reusable components on Figma. And this will be a basic tutorial for you so that you can create your own reusable components for your projects. So in the next video I will tell you how you can apply those components to your designs and save your time while creating your designs and delivering your designs on time. So without any further delay, let's get started. First of all, I will teach you how you can create different button components for your projects. So I have already created this basic default button to save time. Now I will create some variants for this particular button. So for that, I will just keep them aside. Okay, I will create 4 different types of buttons, and then I will create a component set. In other words, I will create variants for that particular button. So first of all, I will just duplicate this one. So I have told you how you can duplicate any element while designing. So it's a simple command. What you have to do is you have to just hold alt and drag the element to duplicate. So I will just hold the alt and drag this button to duplicate. Now what I am going to do is I am going to create another variant for this button. So I will create a disabled variant for this one, and I will just change the color of the button like this, and also I will change the color of this text like this. Okay, now what I will do is I will just select both of them. You have to just hold shift and select both of them, and now what I will do is you will see here is a icon and here is a drop down button as well. So I will just click on it and I will select create component set. So what it will do is it will create the variants, 2 different variants. So I will click on it and the buttons will be enclosed in this particular box. This box is a component set, or we can call it as a variant. So now what I will do is I will create another variant. I will click on this plus icon, or you can just do one thing. You can just select this whole box and click on this button to create one more variant like this. Now what I will do is I will add a icon beside this text. So for that I will just take one of them. You just have to hold alt and drag the icon to duplicate. Now I will just place this inside of this particular button. I will just increase the size of this box. Now like this. So I have created another button, another variant. Now I will create 2 more. Just click on this plus icon to create another variant like this, and now I will create the variant in which it will be a focused one. Like I will assign some shadow to that so that it will look like a focused button. I will add some drop shadow to that like this, and this is a focus button, or I can just simply change its color a bit. Okay, like this. Now I will create 2 more variants for this particular button. Clicking on plus icon, I will create a brass button. For that I will just change its color to something dark like this, maybe this one. I will just remove the drop shadow. Now I will create another one. It will be a hover effect. So for that, uh, let's just keep only these variants for now. So now I will do a very important thing. I will assign the properties to these buttons. So for that, you just have to click on the button, select the button, and you can just go on the right panel and you will see this particular panel naming current variant and now property 1 frame 1. What you have to do is you just have to rename this property and assign some value. So I will just rename it as a state. Now I will change its value to default. Okay, now I will do the same for this one. I will just change its value to disabled. Now for this, what I will do is I will just create a simple property naming with icon, or we can create this property separately for the icon on and off property like a toggle switch, but I am just creating a simple property which is with icon. Now I will just change its value as well. I will assign a value focused. Now what I will do is I will assign the value to this one as well, which is pressed. Okay, so I have assigned some properties to this particular group of buttons. Now what I will do is I will show you how you can change the button properties when you are using them in your design. So I will just duplicate any one of them. I will duplicate this one by holding Alt and dragging the button. Just a second. Like this. Now what I will do is let's suppose you are using this button on the onboarding screen. Now you want to change it to with icon button. You want to replace it with icon button, but you have to do it. If you do it manually, you have to copy that button and paste it there. So you can decrease your efforts here by just using the reusable components like this, and you just have to do one thing. You just have to change its state like this. You can change it to with icon and it will automatically change to the third button. I will just show you. You just have to select this one and you can see it automatically changed your button to the one you want to apply to that design. So you can also change it to other buttons as well, like focused, pressed, and disabled. So that's how you can change the button by using properties. So and this is a very basic thing you can apply while creating your variants. I have assigned only one property here because this is a very basic tutorial for the components. I will make one more video in which I will teach you how you can assign 5 to 6 properties to a component. So now what I will do is, you understood everything, I know. If you have any doubts, if you are getting stuck anywhere, you can just comment on the video. So now I will create another variant, another component, sorry. So I just delete this one. Now I will create a component for this toggle switch. So for this I will just drag this here and I will apply some icon to this circle to make it look a bit good, bit beautiful. I'm just creating it just for an example. I'll just change its color to something green like this, and I will apply a icon to this circle. So for that I will just duplicate this icon here and just drag this one to the and change it to, I will just change its size. It's a bit large, so I will just change its size to something 8. 15. I will apply this one here. Now I will just change its color to something green. Increase its size, or maybe I will just delete this circle around the tick mark like this, and I will just increase size by clicking on K. So I have created one variant here. So now what I will do is I will create another variant by just duplicating this one. So first of all, I will just do one thing here. There is a problem, I think. I have to okay, it's fine. So I will just group this one. I will just drag this icon inside the group. Now it's grouped, so I will just duplicate it by holding Alt like this, and I will shift this circle to the left side. Just a second. Okay, like this. What I will do is I will just delete this one, and I will change its color to something red. Okay, now I will just place this icon inside of this circle. I will just decrease its size to 20 and bring it to front and drag this inside of this circle. And now I will hide the circle because I don't need it, and for this I will increase its size. Okay, this is fine. Maybe I just increase the size a bit. Now I will just change its color to red. Now what I will do is I will select both of them by holding Alt. So I will select both of them by holding Alt and create a component set. Now I will create two more variants in which these buttons will be disabled. Okay, I will create a component or variant in which these buttons are disabled. I will show them as a gray, in a gray color. So for that I will select this one and click on this add variant icon, and I will change its color to gray. Okay, now I will do the same for this component. I will change its color to this. Now I will assign properties to these 4 toggle switch. So for that I will change the property name to state and select this one, success active. I'm assigning random properties to each of them like this. Failed, or maybe we can just and for this I will assign a property as on, and for this one I will assign a property as disabled. Sorry, I assign property that I can understand. So I am just assigning random names to the properties so that it will be easier for me to follow when I have duplicated these buttons. So now what I will do is I will show you how you can change these toggle switch from one state to another. I haven't assigned a boolean property. Boolean property is where you can see a toggle switch here, from here, and from where you can just turn on and off the icon or the switch. So I'm not going in that direction. I'm just assigning simple properties. So first of all, I will select this one and I will show you how you can change the property by duplicating any button. So for that, I will just click on the Alt, hold Alt and drag this one. Now what I will do is I will just click on this drop down and change different states like this, disabled. So like this you can use your components in your designs, and properties are really easy. It's not very hard to understand. You can assign multiple properties to any variant. It's very easy. I use that multiple properties thing when I am designing text fields because it has so many variants. So for that I use multiple property concept, but here I am using just single property for these buttons and for these toggle switches. So that's how you can create reusable components in your designs, and it will really enhance your working style, and also it will really decrease your design creation process time, and you will be able to deliver your designs on time and before the deadline. I always use these components and I always use auto layout when I am designing for myself or for my clients. I always use these two things because it's very important, and components are really important because it really decreases your efforts and time when you are designing. A very simple way to apply boolean property. So for that I will just create a very simple property and I will give it a name as a give it a value as a true and false. It's better than creating separate boolean property. So for that I will just create a new property, create component property. You have to select this whole box before creating any property. So I will just click on this one and select the variant. You have to select what? You have to select this option, variant, and I will assign a property as an icon and give it a name as a true. I will add one more value when we apply this property to the button. So for this one, I will apply the property as false. So I will add a new value here, which is false. And for this one also, I will add a value as false. And for this one, I will add a value as true. And for this one, for this one, I will add a value as false. And for this one as well, false. Now you will see when I duplicate this button, you will see a toggle switch at your right panel. So for that I will just duplicate any one of them. I will duplicate this one and hold Alt and drag this one, and you can see here it is a toggle switch. From here you can turn on and off your icon like this. Okay, so like this you can turn your icon on and off. And also there is one more thing I want to tell you. Okay, yeah, So that's how you can turn your icon on and off, and also change its state like this. So if you want that you have icon for all of these buttons, because you can see here when I turn on the icon, it is changing to the button which is third one. Okay, you want icon on every button, so for that you have to create its variant. Okay, so it's very easy, it's not that hard. You just have to create a variant for all these buttons like this. You can just increase its size and you can create its variant. So for that I will click on the add variant, and I will drag this icon by holding alt inside of this box. Here you will see it has created another variant, and I will align this button with this one so that I know it is a variant of this button. So I will assign a value here as true. Okay, now I will create a variant for this one as well, and I will drag this one here, and I will drag the icon by holding alt and place it inside of this button and change its color to the so that it will match with the text like this. Okay, now I will assign the property to this particular button as a true. Now for this one I will create one more variant in which there will be no icon. Okay, I will delete the icon. Now you will see your properties, and you will assign a property as false. Now for this one I will create one more. You just have to change the icon property for each of these buttons. Now I will drag the icon and place inside of this one, and I will change its value to true. Now for this one as well I will duplicate this one and duplicate the icon by holding alt and drag. Now for this I will change its property to true. Now I have created each button with icon and without the icon. Now you will see how you can change the icon state and also the state of the button without affecting the other properties. Like if I am changing the icon property here, then it will not change to this particular button like it was changing earlier. Okay, it will remain the same disabled button. So I will show you how. You just have to turn this icon on to check. See, it is not changing its color. It is same as a disabled button, but it has added the icon. So that's how you can create boolean property easily. You don't have to click on this option. You will see here there is an option boolean. Leave it. You just have to click on variant whenever you are creating different properties for your components. You can create different buttons, different text fields, different toggle switches with different properties. It's very easy. You don't have to do anything. I can also show you an example in which I will assign a boolean property for these two, but I am not doing that because I have already given you the example on how you can do that. You just have to select the component box, and you just have to click on this plus button, and after clicking on it you just have to click on the variant. You don't have to click on any of these three things because it will be confusing for you. So you don't have to do that. You have to just click on this option which is variant, and it will automatically create your new property like this, and you can assign your value you want. And then after creating the property, you will go inside this already present components, and you will assign different values to the different variables like I did in these buttons. So I hope you guys find this video helpful, and if you did, Then do not forget to subscribe to my channel for more such videos and hit the like button. And do not forget to follow me on Instagram and LinkedIn. Link is in the description. And I want to say thank you so much for your overwhelming response to my previous video, and I am really grateful for that. I will make more such videos for you in future. So I will see you in my next video. Until then, goodbye. Take care.